The Bible doesn't cease to fascinate. Did you know its authors wrote on 3 different continents? Yes, Africa, Asia, and Europe. This means diverse languages and cultural settings. The authors wrote in 3 languages, Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic. Authors of the Old Testament wrote mostly in Hebrew. That was the most common language of their time. Greek was the international language at the time of Christ. The Babylonian captivity of the Jews caused them to embrace the Greek language. Aramaic was the common language of the Near East until the time of Alexander the Great, 6th century BC to 4th century BC. The Bible's message touches all classes of people, old, young, rich, poor, wise, simple, high, and low. It is not the oldest book, but the authors wrote its first part over 3,500 years ago, and the last part nearly 2,000 years ago. The Bible is more popular than any modern book. It was the first book to be printed in AD 1450. The printing press, which allowed mass production of books, was first used then. It was and remains a bestseller. Some parts of the Bible over 2,062 language translations. The entire Bible has been translated into over 200 languages. Although the Bible is an Oriental and foreign book, it has transcended all national boundaries and is received by all peoples as their very own book. Authors of the Bible wrote on stones, wooden tablets, clay tablets, animal skin, parchment, vellum, papyrus, and paper. They used chisels, metal styluses, and pen and ink to record the words of the Bible. Today, the Bible exists in audio, electronic, and digital forms as well. We can't even mention every aspect of the Bible's structure here. We could, in another book, talk about the history of its assemblage into 66 books, the difficulties encountered during its translation into other languages, how our forefathers preserved it over the years until this day, the copies of the original manuscripts, and the discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls. Note that there is a list of other books called the Pseudepigrapha and Apocrypha, but their exact number and distinction is unclear. The term pseudepigrapha originates from the Greek words pseudo, false, untrue, and graphia, writing, description. Apocrypha is a Greek phrase derived from apokryphos, meaning hidden, obscure, or hard to understand.